Hey guys, so this is your overview for week 12. This week you have discussion 4 due. Um, Discussion 4 is going to talk about language and how language is a very, very important part of culture. In fact, it's one of the only ways that we can transmit culture. And if you remember, that's the only way that culture survives from one generation to the next is that it is learned. And for the most part, it is learned through communication and through language. And so what you're going to do is you're going to watch this TED Talk that I have linked. All you have to do is click on it. This guy, he invented two languages. One he created for Game of Thrones, if you're a fan of that show. And he talks about the fact that language is so incredibly important to humanity. And it's one of the ways that we get to convey that we are human. So you're going to watch the TED Talk, and then you're going to center your discussion around these questions right here. So what moments in this film stood out for you and why? Were there any surprises, anything that challenged what you know or thought you knew? What messages, emotions, or ideas are you going to take away from this talk and why? And what connections can you make between this talk and cultures within our textbook? Provide specific examples. That's important. I'm going to be looking for that, okay? So I need you to make sure that you look into your textbook and look at some of the cultures that we've read about and learned about this semester, and you make those specific connections, okay? And then last but not least, what questions do you still have? If you don't have any questions, you obviously don't have to include that part in your discussion. Discussions need to be between 200 and 300 words to meet expectations, and you have to reply to two people. And those replies have to be intentional, and they have to be around 50 to 100 words to meet expectations. For this discussion, you need to make sure you use specific examples from your textbook, which means when you cite your sources, you're not only going to cite this TED Talk, but you're also going to cite your book, okay? And so make sure you meet every one of those expectations before you call it a day, all right? So this week, all you have is discussion 4. You're going to be listening about the importance of language within humanity as well as within culture, okay? So if y'all have any questions, let me know. Side note, make sure you're working on that cultural food project, okay? It's going to be due here pretty soon, okay? Y'all guys have a great one. Bye.